CLL is a 2x2 method that consists of 2 steps where you first build a layer like this with all these side colors matching, and then you do one algorithm to solve the rest of the cube. Now just keep in mind that this method isn't necessarily faster or slower than Ortega, but it is necessary to learn if you want to be really good at 2x2. So in this video I'm going to teach you the algs for CLL as well as the recognition for them, and as always there will be a link to SpeedCubeDB down below if you don't like some of these algs. And I'm also going to link JPerm's tutorial down below, as he does a bit different recognition for some cases than me. So maybe if you don't like my recognition you can check out his and maybe you'll like it better. But now let's get started with the video. So for the Sune cases, I first recognized from these 3 stickers where the checkerboard pattern is. So in this case it's here. And then I recognize from this sticker what case I have. So here the checkerboard pattern is here, and these two are opposite. And in this case we just do the Sune. This time you also have the checkerboard pattern here, but this time these 2 stickers are matching. So in this case we perform the alg from this angle, and we do this alg. Here we have the checkerboard pattern here, and these 2 are opposite. And here we do this alg. Here again we have the checkerboard pattern here, but this time these 2 stickers are matching, and in this case we do this alg. This time we have the checkerboard pattern here, and these 2 stickers are opposite, and in this case I do this alg. Here again we have the checkerboard pattern here, but this time these 2 are matching, and in this case I do this alg. For anti-Sune I basically do the same thing as Sune, which is I look for the checkerboard on top, and then I use this sticker to recognize the rest. Here you have the checkerboard pattern here, and these 2 are opposite. So in this case from this angle we just do the anti-Sune. Here again the checkerboard pattern is here, but this time these 2 are matching. In this case from this angle do this alg. Here you have the checkerboard pattern here, and these 2 are opposite. In this case do this alg. Here again the checkerboard pattern is here, but this time these 2 are matching, so in this case do this alg. Here we have the checkerboard pattern here, and these 2 are opposite. In this case do this alg. And here again the checkerboard pattern is here, and this time these 2 are matching, and from here to this alg. For the H cases, I just look what pattern I have on top, and then I just recognize the case from that. So here we have 2 vertical bars like this, and here I do this alg. Here again we have 2 bars, but this time they're horizontal, and from here I do this alg. This time we have 1 horizontal bar, and in that case just hold it on the right and do this alg. Here again we have 1 bar, but this time it's vertical. In this case hold it on the front and do this alg. So for the pi cases, I pretty much do the same thing as for H, which is just looking for the pattern on top and recognizing the case from that. So here we have just one vertical bar on the right, and in this case do this arc. Here again we have one vertical bar, but this time it's on the left. In this case, hold it on the front and do this arc. Here we just have a checkerboard pattern on top, so just hold it in this angle and do this arc. Here we just have two vertical bars like this, and in this case do this arc. Here we have two matching colors, and if the one on the right is closer to you, then hold it from this angle and do this arc. Here again we have two matching colors, and this time if the left one is closer to you, then from this angle do this arc. For the L cases, I either recognize them from these three or these three stickers, but for this video, for simplicity's sake, I'm just gonna show you these three. So, if on top you have a checkerboard pattern and these two are matching, then do this arc. Now again, if you have a checkerboard on top and these two are not matching, then from this side these two will be matching, and in this case do this arc. Here, if these two are adjacent and these two are matching, from this side it's the exact same. Then from this thing I'll do this arc. And if these two are adjacent and these two are opposite, then from this thing I'll do this arc. Here, if these two are matching and these two are opposite, then from this angle to this arc. And if these two are matching and these two are adjacent, then from this angle to this arc. So for the T cases, I first check if these two are not adjacent, and if that's the case, which in this case it's not, but if these would be either matching or opposite, then I will recognize from these stickers. But if they're adjacent, then I recognize from these two stickers. So in this case they're adjacent, and if these two are matching, then I do this arc. And again, if these two are adjacent, but this time these two are matching, then I do this arc. This time we just have a checkerboard here, and in this case from this angle I do this arc. Now if there are two bars like this, then I do this arc. Now if there's only one bar here and these two are opposite, then I do this arc. And now if the bar is here and these two are opposite, then from this angle I do this arc. Now for the U cases, I just recognize from these four stickers. So in this case we have a bar over here and these two are opposite. And in this case from this angle to this arc. Now if the bar is here and these two are opposite, then I do this arc. Now if there are two bars like this, then from this angle I do this arc. Now if there's a checkerboard pattern like this, then from this angle I do this arc. Now if there are two stickers matching and the one in front of you is on the right, then do this arc. And if two stickers are matching, but this time the one in front of you is on the left, then do this arc. Now after you learn CLL, then first I recommend doing a lot of solves just to get comfortable with CLL. And the next step is to learn each one, where you build one face with a bar at the back, like this. And then you do one algorithm to solve the rest of the cube. So that was the tutorial, and again, you can subscribe if you want to. Again, I don't really care, so yeah, see you guys in the next video.